lethal injection for forced arousal or tragic collapse of the body. The medical test was another attempt to directly assassinate. The doctors forced His Divine Holiness to take the invasive test where an injection would be given to forcefully and artificially excite a sexual response to prove he is potent. The injection was actually a lethal one meant to implement the diabolical motives of the police, assassinate in the name of the medical test. His Divine Holiness refused to take it. They tried to force him and started a huge negative propaganda that His Divine Holiness was not cooperating and inciting a mob violence. During the medical test conducted by the police on His Divine Holiness, they abused his religious vocation of being a monk by illegally allowing women doctors during his medical test and showing pornography before him in an attempt to arouse him sexually, as his body was clearly showing no libido or sexual response. As a monk, masturbation is against his principles, and forced masturbation was a complete denial of any rights. But the police and the doctors forced him to masturbate to somehow elicit a sexual response from him. His complaint to the police was not acted upon. They replied claiming innocence. His Divine Holiness' life was constantly being attacked through mob lynching. His life was always in danger, several torture being carried out by the police and the doctors, and he was not being allowed to practice his religion and his monastic life of sannyas dharma. It has violated his right to life and right to practice his religion, Section 3 to Section 18 of Human Rights violation.